Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked battles have 11 ranks, with max rank being the highest. The official rules ban the use of Paradox and legendary Pokemon. Paldia has introduced us to many new powerful Pokemon, but I wanted to see if I could beat all those newbies with only old Pokemon. Don't worry, you'll see plenty of them ahead. Let's begin. Here are the 6 Pokemon I've decided to bring. I'll explain each of their roles during the battles. You can only choose 4 to bring each time, so I made my selection and my first battle begins. I lead with a Vivillon, whose sole duty is to protect Oranguru. Unfortunately, I had no idea what to expect from Mousehold and Armorogue. Oh, to beat up. Oh no, I did the wrong target. What the rodents just did was attack their own ally with a weak dark type attack called Beat Up. To combo this, Armorogue was holding the item weakness policy, doubling its attack and special attack when struck by a super effective move. Now with insane firepower, it aims at my monkey. Oranguru, you dead? Oranguru lives! By the skin of her teeth, Oranguru lives. Vivillon puts Mousehold to sleep with Sleep Powder, then Oranguru uses Trick Room, which makes the slower Pokemon move first for the next 4 turns. The opponent and I each switch out one of our Pokemon for Palafin and Hariyama respectively. Oranguru attacks first this turn with Foul Play, a move that uses the enemy's attack stat rather than your own. And since Armorogue got a boost from weakness policy, they are KO'd with 1 hit.
It was at this moment that he knew.
There's still one more move Oranguru has to show off in this battle. After Hariyama attacked with Rock Slide, Oranguru used Instruct, which made Hariyama attack again during the same turn. This flinched Flamigo, but Palafin was able to secure the KO on our Primate with Flip Turn, also switching itself out. They send in their Mousehold, who is still snoozing while I bring in Mudsdale. Both of our Pokemon are on the slower side, which is why they are a perfect fit for this team that uses Trick Room. To top it off, they both have Rock Slide, crushing both of the enemy Pokemon. Palafin comes back with a cool transformation, but it's a little too late for that, Dolphin Girl. First win in the books. Many more to go. Battle number 2 gives me the opportunity to use the 2 Pokemon that were not featured in the last one, Torkoal and Lilligant. This duo has a special place in my heart, as they were part of the team that qualified me for the Players' Cup 2 NA qualifier. Here's why they work so well together. Torkoal's ability Drought changes the weather to intense sunshine. Problem is, this turtle is one of the slowest Pokemon to ever exist. That's where Lilligant comes in. She has the ability Chlorophyll, which doubles her speed while under the harsh sun. She uses the move after you on Torkoal, which makes Torkoal go right after Lilligant. Eruption burns Meowscarada to a crisp, while Mimikyu is protected by its disguise. And what does Mimikyu do next? Trick Room? Happy day for Torkoal, because remember, he's as slow as molasses.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Torkoal rains blows upon the enemy, then they proceed to forfeit. 2 wins in a row bump me up to rank 2. Now that we've seen the whole team, a word from our sponsor. Honkai Impact 3rd is an anime action game in which you experience epic stories and intense battles with Valkyries. The focus of the latest version is the new SP battlesuit, Chrono Navi AI Hyperion. While in battle, you can control AI Hyperion to hurl the Chakram like a boomerang and continuously hit enemies. Apart from Chrono Navi, the new weapon Rudder and Dream will also be released. In the new version, the game will also launch a featured event closely associated with her, the Honkai Salvation Log. The event features 3 areas where you'll run into different little AI Chans, each having unique abilities to help you explore and fight. During the event, you can use tokens to exchange for Midnight Abstinence new outfit Spectral Raven in the event shop. The mischievous devil theme of the new outfit is a perfect fit for the character. But Raven isn't the only one getting a new look. There will be a new outfit called Eternal Dance for Spina Astera. During version 6.2, Bonus's event Beating Thunder will be available. Complete 4 specific missions during the event to get a Hersher of Thunder character card on the event page. Download the game now to redeem the gift code HYPRN62AI and get 30 crystals, 2,888 Asterite, and a Hersher trial card for free. There will be more value bundles for new players. Thanks, Honkai Impact 3rd. Third battle and yet a different lead once again. This time, Hariyama and Oranguru. Now, sometimes the opponent knows just by looking at my team that I want to set up Trick Room. One way to counter it is to bring your own Trick Room user. In this case, they brought Bronzong. If they used Trick Room the same turn I used Trick Room, it would undo the Trick Room. Make sense?
I'm confused.
Yes, I am.
So I tell Hariyama to fake out Bronzong, which automatically flinches them, allowing Oranguru to Trick Room. Now to explain how Hariyama got burned. I did that. I have him holding a flame orb which burns the user at the end of its first turn on the field. Why would I do this? Because Hariyama has the ability Guts. When induced with a status, Hariyama's attack gets a 50% boost. Top that off with a fighting terastallization, increasing the power of his fighting attacks even more. Hariyama blows through the competition. With Instruct, the rest is history. 3 wins in a row move me up to rank 3. How long will this win streak last? Looks like there are others with the same idea as me. No matter though, Lilligant and Torkoal start off strong, one-shotting Annihilate and brutally damaging their Oranguru, who then uses Trick Room. This should be an auto win for me, right? Right? Well, there's a big risk going up against another Torkoal. You both have the same speed, so who goes first? It's totally random. All I can do is hope I win the speed tie. Oh my gosh, we might have lost just because of a speed tie there. Yup, just lost that one because of a coin flip. And my next opponent has a brand new Pokemon on their team, which I was not ready for. Even Vivillon's Rage Powder, a move that forces opposing Pokemon to attack Vivillon instead of Oranguru, can't stop the signature spread move of Goldengo. Make it rain!
I make it rain, I make it rain.
It smacks both of us, dealing major damage. I tried to retaliate with the fire of Torkoal, but they just switched in Rotom Wash to counter. Not to mention, the hardest counter to my team also appeared. Normal Terastallized Dragonite. We'll see much more of it in the future. Ah, crap, another Goldengo? You know what? YOLO. Torkoal Lilligant, let's go! Well, that was idiotic of me. Next turn, Talonflame takes out Lilligant, yet I still had a chance to win this. Thanks to Oranguru surviving an Earthquake, then putting up the Trick Room, Mudsdale arrives at the scene, ready to clutch it out with Rock Slides, high horsepowers, and Oranguru instructing her to repeat the attacks. And it worked! The comeback was successful, ending the 2-game losing streak, bringing me into rank 4. Game 7 I thought was going to be another speed tie roulette with an opposing Torkoal, but turns out their Amoonguss must have been holding an Iron Ball, cutting their speed in half, allowing them to be slow enough in Trick Room to spore my Torkoal to sleep while theirs blazed my side with flames. At rank 4, I can now actually lose progress with every loss. I thought game 8 was going to be a free win with Trick Room, but then this happened. I need Mudsdale not to miss. Oh no! No! Flinch. Come on, Mudsdale. Oh my gosh. Gardevoir returned the dimensions back to normal. Needless to say, I lost. Game number 9, my Torkoal won the speed tie war. Game number 10, Lilligant and Torkoal did their thing. However, game number 11 introduced us to a new powerful duo from Gen 9. It didn't come right out the gate though. Torkoal killed Amoonguss and Tatsugiri killed Lilligant. Then I see something strange happen. Tatsugiri becomes poisoned due to it holding a toxic orb. Next, Dondozo enters the battlefield, eats the Tatsugiri, whose commander ability doubles all of Dondozo's stats. All of them! Yeah, Torkoal, you need to get out of there. The big catfish terastallizes into a ground type, increasing the power of its Earthquake. Can Hariyama turn the tables for us? Come on, do at least half. Oh, they didn't do half? What? Oranguru instructs one more close combat from Hariyama, but it isn't enough to save either of them from the next Earthquake. Torkoal was all that I had left with 2 turns of Trick Room remaining. Make that 1 turn remaining as I watched them stall with Protect. There was still a chance though, because Dondozo's special defense is trash, which was its demise to Torkoal's Eruption. Then the Tatsugiri died from poison. But with the Trick Room now gone, could Torkoal take home the win? Flamigo. He's got horrendous special defense. That's good. Wait, this actually is not impossible. That's not good. If we had the sun, I think we'd win, but... Oh, yeah, Torkoal! Was that crit? No, it wasn't! Sweet! Oh my gosh, we won! Rank 5, baby! If I win the next one, we'll be in rank 6. Uh-oh. Grimmsnarl paralyzes Torkoal with Thunder Wave. I mean, that's only bad if I get unlucky. Oh, Torkoal couldn't protect. I think we just lost because of that. Yeah, if we got the protect off, I'm pretty sure we would have won. Nope. Still lost. Urgh. Game 13, Lilligant blew it by missing Armorogue with a Sleep Powder. I really need to not rely on a 75% accurate move unless it's my only option. Urgh. Game 14, I made an amazing prediction that the Arcanine would target my Lilligant, so I had her protect the first turn while Torkoal chipped almost half of Arcanine's HP with a non-Terra eruption. I terrestrialized him the next turn, had Lilligant use After You, and Torkoal wiped out the K9. The opponent did switch in Tatsugiri that turn, which went into the Dondozo's mouth shortly after. However, that dumb catfish can't switch out in their combined form, so I had Lilligant Sleep Powder them, which allowed me to safely switch in Oranguru to set up. And remember how that Tatsugiri we faced earlier poisoned itself with Toxic Orb? This one did that too, and the strategy behind it is to kill itself so they can actually bring in a second Pokemon to fight alongside the buffed Dondozo. More like Donbozo, am I right? My 15th opponent brought a new Pokemon to our battle, Garganacl. Not even wanting to see what terror it could show me, I terrestrialized Lilligant to get rid of it. However, it terrestrialized into a ghost type, saving them from Lilligant's wrath. They're not a rock type anymore though, which means Eruption can now kill it. Oh, Wide Guard, you piece of crap. Wide Guard blocks the user and its partner from spread attacks, which Eruption just so happens to be, totally wasting my turn. This totally threw me off my groove, but a Sleep Powder could bring things back. Lilligant, no! Ah, we lost. We seriously could have won that if Lilligant landed the Sleep Powder. Oh. It was a last resort, but man, I'm sick of missing those Sleep Powders. I'll be ready for you next time, Garganacl. The newness still wasn't over. Foe number 16 had 2 Gen 9 Pokemon. Palafin, if not dealt with right away, could become an unstoppable threat. Yeah! Or not. King Gambit was a piece of cake too. Game number 17 was the perfect example of how Vivillon should be used. She used Rage Powder to redirect Maushold's Super Fang at her instead of Oranguru. Then Vivillon died to Garchomp's Rock Slide. It may sound weird, but I want Vivillon to die right away. Why? Well, once she protects Oranguru to use Trick Room, you only have 4 turns to be hyper offensive, and I don't want Vivillon taking up any of those turns. Her death allowed Torkoal to switch in for free. 4 turns to click Eruption and Instruct? Yes, please. The following game didn't go so well though, all because of one Amoonguss. It switched in right as I used Trick Room, then started sporing to sleep everything. Normally Torkoal would counter it, but they terrestrialized into a water type. Their Garchomp finished us, resulting in another loss right after I won a game, keeping me in rank 5. I go up and down in this tier the next 3 games as I'm still learning how to use this team and what all the new Pokemon do. Then something unusual happened during the 22nd game. After using Trick Room, I think about my next move for way too long. Kicking in the timer, I panicked. No, I did the wrong target. Oh no. This could have been a free hit on Garchomp. This probably might have killed Garchomp. Ah! I have no choice but to send in Torkoal, who does not synergize with Vivillon at all. Vivillon's only attacking move is Hurricane, which not only has questionable accuracy, but it gets even worse under the harsh sunlight. Eruption goes off, the Maushold falls. What about the Hurricane? Oh, thank goodness it hits. Thank goodness. Kill it, please. Yes. After that horrendous turn, Vivillon made up for my mistake and the team took home the victory, finally graduating us into rank 6. If I could turn this into a 3-game win streak, we'll move up to rank 7 with just 1 more game. However, my next opponent led with 2 Pokemon that have given me trouble in the past, and you wouldn't believe what I forgot about. We remembered! Oh! I forgot about Wide Guard. Stop. I lost. Then for some reason, my next foe brought 2 ice types to a fight with Torkoal. Big mistake. I'll take it though. Following that was another easy one where Torkoal and Lilligant cleaned house with the first 2. And then the opponent revealed that they didn't bring Tatsugiri with their Donbozo. Since Pelipper switched the weather to rain, I simply swapped Torkoal out, then back in to bring back the sun, weakening their water moves. Get that clown out of here, Torkoal! Rank increased to Great Ball tier. Only 4 more to go. Strangely enough, my first rank 7 opponent is a combination of my last 2. Dondozo and Abomasnow in the front, with Tatsugiri and Sea Titan in the back. I learned yet another ridiculous trick of Tatsugiri as it switched in, leaping into its ally's mouth. You see, I aimed Hariyama's Fake Out into the Abomasnow slot. Since Tatsugiri took the snowman's spot, every attack there is an automatic miss. I personally think that is very stupid. I mean, Dondozo and Tatsugiri are now one. Just let all the attacks target the Dondozo now. But no, I guess Game Freak really wanted Donbozo to be good. So Hariyama faints turn 1. A long drawn-out battle commences between Lilligant and the Bozo, which all came down to luck. My Terra Lilligant's Leaf Storms almost finished the job, but the Bozo woke up earlier than expected, then committed herbicide. Torkoal avenged his plant friend in addition to knocking out Abomasnow and Sea Titan, but the Tatsugiri's Dragon Water typing quad resisted Torkoal's flames. It came down to Oranguru. She slapped the fish with multiple foul plays, yet couldn't overcome the Draco meteors that showered in her direction. Game lost. I did get a breather with the next one though, as I faced this team before. Talonflame and Garchomp can't stop the Vivillon Oranguru duo, who set up for Torkoal to clean house. Opponent number 28 brought a meta-defining duo I'm surprised I hadn't seen until now. Female Indeedee and Armorogue. Armorogue is the only Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that gets access to the move Expanding Force. This combined with Indeedee's ability Psychic Surge turns Armorogue's Expanding Force into a spread move and gives a 50% power increase in addition to the usual 30% bonus from the terrain. Oranguru, being a Psychic type, resists it and is able to set up Trick Room. It mattered little though, because the enemy was able to stall the Trick Room turns with the Armorogue terrestrializing into a grass type, helping it survive my Mudsdale's high horsepowers. They then reveal their Garchomp at the end of the Trick Room, leading to my side losing. What's worse is that my next fight was against my party's worst matchup, Dragonite. And this wasn't even the worst kind of Dragonite, but it would come later in this battle. Things started off strong for me as I terrestrialized Oranguru into a Dark type, laughing in the face of my opponent's King Gambit as I resisted the Cow-Tai Cleave moves, then proceeded to use Trick Room. I didn't take into account one thing though, priority moves. These attacks don't care whether Trick Room is up or not. They'll usually go first anyways, and since Eruption's power is based off of how much HP Torkoal has, my fire attack did next to nothing. King Gambit wasn't the only one with a priority move up its sleeve either. Dragonite has extreme speed. Yeah, I got clobbered this battle. And remember, we haven't even seen the worst Dragonite yet. During game 30, I made a fascinating discovery about one of my team members. It hasn't been impossible, but my party has had it rough with Golden Go. It was too late to execute my new discovery now versus it, but thankfully, I got lucky with Rock Slide flinches. This annoying Make It Rain attack would no longer be a nuisance in future battles. I can't wait to face the next Golden Go team. But for now, a Torkoal Lilligant sweep gives me a 2-game win streak. It didn't end there. Torkoal and Mudsdale swept the next battle under Trick Room, making it a 3-game win streak climbing into rank 8. Uh-oh, it's Dragonite. I have to devote all of my resources into slaying that beast first. So this time, the Palafin got away, but what I feared most is now here. Terra Normal Dragonite. Extreme Speed just got a 50% power boost. Oh, they're not done yet. Helping Hand from Sableye gives it another 50% power boost. So what do? Protect. I'm praying he aims for Torkoal. Yes! Yes! Okay. Now hit him, Oranguru. Do it now. It's not gonna kill, but... Oh, okay, that's a 2-hit KO, baby. That's a 2-hit KO. Yeah, the only way of beating that chubby giant is to make wild guesses. Luckily, both of my Pokemon are pretty bulky on the defensive side, so Torkoal can take a hit, but then freaking throws by missing that Dragonite with Heat Wave. Torkoal, you very naughty tortoise. You're lucky Oranguru has your back. All right. It's a miracle. Dragonite is killed before any of our Pokemon. Hariyama knocks out the remaining threats, that being Hero Form Palafin and King Gambit, continuing the win streak. Yes! Oh, yes! Hariyama, Wide Guard! Hariyama has had that move this whole time, and I totally forgot about it until a few battles ago. You all know the drill from here. Trick Room, Eruption, Close Combat, Eruption, and Close Combat for the win. That's 5 games in a row. Hello, rank 9. So what's it gonna be, opponent number 35? The Donbozo squad or the fake Golden Gumby? Not him. Wait, what? Terra Ground type? Good thing I brought Lilligant. GG, you clown fest. Now, I've only been highlighting the key moments of each battle because I don't want to bore you with what you've already seen. This guy is Garganackle, though, a worthy opponent. And every choice made during this battle was a crucial one. Nothing happened the first turn with Torkoal being faked out and Lilligant blocking Flare Blitz. I switched out Torkoal for Oranguru, who got their item switched with Grimmsnarl, then Lilligant put Arcanine to sleep. Torkoal tags back in for Lilligant. Grimmsnarl sets up Light Screen, and Oranguru Trick Rooms. Just when I thought Torkoal was in a position to sweep, my foe brings in Tyranitar, who replaces the Harsh Sun with a Sandstorm. With no sun and a Light Screen up, Torkoal's damage output is pitiful, and it gets worse with Arcanine's Snarl weakening our special attack. Oranguru is essentially useless now, so I throw in Hariyama as Arcanine Extreme Speeds Torkoal. Torkoal Earth Powers Arcanine, and Hariyama resists the incoming crunch from Tyranitar. With Trick Room almost over, I bring back Oranguru. Tyranitar, scared of my fighting type, protects, but I use Rock Slide targeting both of them, and it takes out the Arcanine. There it is, the Garganackle. Before revealing its Terra form, Grimmsnarl is switched in for Tyranitar, then Garganackle terrestrializes into a Ghost type. Good thing I didn't target that slot, because Grimmsnarl is a goner. Garganackle then flexes its signature move, Salt Cure. Man, this move is annoying. It inflicts residual damage at the end of each turn and never ends until you die or switch out. Tyranitar is back, blocking my close combat while Garganackle tries to get rid of Oranguru, but fails with Body Press and has to watch Oranguru Trick Room. If Tyranitar chose to protect again, it would only have a 33% chance of succeeding since he just used it last turn. Oh, they got the double protect? What? That is insanely lucky. T-Tar lives another day. Garganackle Salt Cures my other Pokemon, and Oranguru taunts the Lego Rock so it can't use Recover. Oranguru faints from the Salt Cure. Things only get worse when Torkoal tries to Heat Wave. Oh, who'd you miss? Please be T-Tar. Please be T-Tar you missed. You missed both? Dude! I need you to... What? No! What? No! Oh no! Torkoal is Salt Cured, and Hariyama fatally dies from its secondary effects. Was this going to be the end of my win streak? Oh my gosh, now you hit. Oh man, come on, dude. Oh, critical hit! Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! I don't even feel bad about that critical hit because of the double miss. So clutch, and I made it to rank 10. I am on fire! Literally. Rotom just burned Hariyama, which I'm guessing they don't know is good for me. Oranguru Trick Rooms, Hariyama Rock Slides, twice thanks to Instruct. He terrestrializes to secure the KO against Garchomp, and Torkoal wraps the battle in a bow, leading to an 8-game win streak. I think this may be the final boss of this challenge, and they have a Dragonite. How fitting. They also have the Armorogue Indeedee duo that we'll have to get through first. Indeedee used Follow Me, so I tried to put her to sleep, but it was holding Safety Goggles, an item that makes the holder immune to powder moves. Then Armorogue fires off a very powerful Armor Cannon, almost killing Oranguru. The Trick Room has been set up, but Oranguru and Vivillon aren't the ideal ones to have on the field during it. So I sit there and hope they'll just kill off my Mons so I can freely switch in the sweepers. Yet I think they're purposely not going for the kills since they use Follow Me and Expanding Force, only harming Vivillon, effectively wasting my Trick Room turns. I decide to go for a risky play, protect Vivillon, hope they don't aim for my monkey, undo Trick Room, then set it up again with Rage Powder. That didn't pan out though. Armorogue strikes Oranguru down, while Vivillon is left alive with 2 Trick Room turns remaining. Come on, Mudsdale, bring this back, please! Indeedee tries to protect her partner with Follow Me, but Rock Slide don't care about that, knocking out Armorogue, then Vivillon, almost getting the KO on Indeedee. A Rock Slide again, the final turn of Trick Room, getting rid of Indeedee, but then Mimikyu burns Mudsdale with Will-O-Wisp, while Vivillon puts them to sleep. Dragonite appears, and my confidence is now shot. With Mudsdale burned, her attack power has been cut in half. My brain is all over the place. I make one good call protecting Vivillon since the Dragonite probably doesn't want to go to sleep, but I also told Mudsdale to use close combat because I thought Dragonite would terrestrialize into a normal type, but dummy me forgot Armorogue already did. What a waste. I attempt to double protect with Vivillon. No luck. She is now gone. Mudsdale used Rock Slide. How pathetic. Torkoal is my only hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Mimikyu's still asleep. Oh man, come on. Oh my. Torkoal, get a crit! You're in the sun, baby! Oh, Mimikyu's dead! Oh my gosh, we might win! Both our moves can miss. Come on, Torkoal! The final boss, the literal last Pokemon they use. And Dragonite, and he goes down. Oh, yes. I am in shock. What a freaking final boss. What? What? I guess the progression in Ultra Ball tier goes slower. Ugh, Armoro Gandidi again? And Don Bozo? I've beaten them before. I can beat them again. I protect Mudsdale, then Trick Room with a Rangaroo. Problem though, Armoro terrestrialized into a grass type, and now Mudsdale can't one-shot them. Instead of getting the easy kill on my horse like I thought they would, they pivot in the Don Bozo strategy. The worst part, it actually worked out for them. 2 of my Mons fainted before Lilligant could knock out the catfish, and with every Leaf Storm she uses, her special attack weakens. I couldn't break through their defenses and lost the game. I needed to win 2 games in a row now to reach Master Ball rank. Dang it. Make that 3 games. What just happened was Annihilate used Final Gambit, a move that does damage equal to the user's HP, then it faints. Apparently, Annihilate has a large amount of hit points, and my leftover party members were too slow without Trick Room. Gosh dang it! Fortunately for me, my next foe foolishly terrestrialized his Golden Go into a pure Steel type. So that means after Hariyama blocks their Make It Rain move, we can hit them both with fighting moves. Scared, they bring in the Dombozo Tatsugiri combo. I unfortunately aimed at the Garganacl spot, causing both of my close combats to miss. Unfortunate, yes, but doomed? No. Hariyama uses 2 close combats the next turn, both boosted by Guts and Terra. With 2 defensive drops, you'd think I'd be done for, but no! My opponent continues to be foolish, using a non-stab dragon attack rather than a water move that would have for sure knocked Hariyama out. So thinking they would protect, which they did, I got to switch in Lilligant and Torkoal for free. Now, even outside of Trick Room, I've got the power!
I've got the power!
Overwhelmed, they forfeit. Come on, Andrew. 2 more. Golden Gumby again? Wide Guard, Terra Dark resists Meowscarada, and now Trick Room. Realizing this is a perfect matchup for Torkoal, I swap him in for a Rangaroo, then have Hariyama Wide Guard. But surely they wouldn't go for Make It Rain again. What a greedy pig you are.
I hate greed. I can't stand that.
They forfeit. 1 more win. Andrew, come on. Yes! Yes! No! No! Why didn't they bring Golden Gumby? All right, I can do this. Hariyama fakes out Hydreigon. Murkrow attempts to thwart our Trick Room plans with Taunt, but Mental Herb saves us from it. So up goes Trick Room. Hydreigon terrestrializes into a Poison type, probably expecting us to bash them with a fighting move. Murkrow taunts Oranguru again, but this time with Mental Herb used up, it actually works, stopping us from using Instruct. Thus, only 1 Rock Slide for this turn. Hydreigon retaliates with Draco Meteors, almost one-shotting Hariyama. Oranguru, you have no use. Switch to Torkoal. Then Hariyama's Rock Slide misses the Murkrow, but does flinch Hydreigon. The Dark Bird uses Foul Play on Torkoal, but 'tis a flesh wound. However, Hariyama passes away from burn damage. Torkoal, being like-minded, erupts both of them away the next turn, and Oranguru is back in the fray. There's the Golden Gumby. It protects, thinking it has a chance to live another day. But then... yeah! Rage quit, baby. The final boss of this challenge disconnected from their internet, in anger, rewarding us a place in Master Ball tier, max rank, placed at 198 in the world. Man, competitive Pokemon is so fun. Thank you, JoeUX9, for the team, and thank you to my patrons, YouTube members, and Twitch subs. You all have a good one. See ya.